Thomas he's a highly intelligent, very driven character.
As soon as you walk into that room, just roll.
So he's kind of anarchic, anti-establishment journalist, like a filmmaker, in the same vein as kind of Julian Assange or Edward Snowden. I think Gustav represents the figure of authority that he spends his whole life kind of reacting against. He's the establishment figure. It could be nothing, it could just be like these characters' paranoia. It could be that they found just a weird anomaly in the solar system and that is kind of creating a sound, but they're building this story around it out of fear or whatever it might be. The only time I ever discuss astronomy is like 4 o'clock in the morning when I've been drinking for far too long and you're with friends and you're like, whoa, but like what happens before like the Big Bang, all that kind of thing.
My name is Thomas Roberts. I was part of the team Kathleen Peterson assembled, hired by the Institute itself to record her work. All of the material from the project comes from my own recordings and research, but the Institute owns it. It's illegal for me to publish or broadcast it. What is Gustav Peterson and the Peterson Institute so afraid of? What are they hiding?
I don't want to be filmed.
Who killed Ingrid Peterson? What is it they found? What's Kathleen hiding? All the information needed to help uncover the mystery of Cloud Chamber has been uploaded here.
It has all the components of a signal.
This database has one sole purpose: to make it impossible for governments and corporations to continue hiding the truth from the rest of the world. To make the database accessible for everyone, the information is presented using a landscape metaphor. Remember, the more important the data, the higher the island.
Between multiple users and multiple posts. This does play into the gameplay as well. In my opinion, this is the game's biggest flaw. As I finish the story in 3.5 hours, I still have around 30 nodes that are locked. I commented on seeing spoilers. Users who completed the story then began looking at older nodes, putting the pieces back.
The Ice Queen coming. Tilt down from Niels to Kathleen, and don't ever turn the camera off, especially if I tell you to, okay?
Kathleen, you're seriously boring me.
Can you try and say something interesting about the Institute, if possible?
You can call me Tom.
Thomas is a nice name. I shall call you Thomas, okay?
Hey, what was that about?
Maybe he's hungry. Just stand back.
Wow. It's like a giant Iron Maiden.
This is the sound chamber. We trap sound here that comes from the birthplace of the universe.
Like the Big Bang.
Yeah, something like that.
A fish tank. Cute little fishes. I can touch it, yeah? What is it?
It's an experimental cloud chamber, a vault we're testing with the hope of one day being able to catch the smallest subatomic particles known to mankind, neutrinos.
Neutrinos?
Neutrinos are the smallest subatomic particles sent to us from all parts of the universe. They can pass through all man-made matter, steel, lead, even Earth itself. We know almost nothing about them, what their impact on us is. Actually, Thomas, as we speak, millions of neutrinos are passing through the glass, slicing through your hand.
Is that a bad thing?
There's an ongoing conversation between some scientists that think they cause all forms of cancer. But the odds of that are infinitesimal, at least in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah. This little wonder could be linked up to the entire skyline of antennas you see.
I don't get it, so what?
He's created his own pirate radio network for broadcasting and receiving radio signals.
Wait, you don't understand. It's a network. What the hell are you guys talking about? Okay. I've never run this much power through my equipment before, but should be okay with my upgraded gear. That's never happened before.
Yeah, and it can't be good.
Okay, can someone please clue me in on what's going on? Thanks.
The document you're about to enter isn't authorized anymore. I'm uploading it anyway. Some of it's raw, jumbled or unedited, but it's a living record of what's happened. I've tried to assemble all the records I have, but in the end, you're going to need to sort it and make sense of it yourself.
Kathleen, if you see this, you know we're not going to let up on your dad till we get you back. We will find you. I promise. It's going to be okay.
We've uploaded our story from its beginning. We need help to find its end. What is the signal? Was Kathleen right about it? What's Gustav hiding?
Where'd they start, Tom?
They already have.
More than a series of well-produced YouTube videos. Also, I feel like the contribution system can be abused. Your ability to access certain files depends entirely on how many likes you may receive from a particular post. It seems too easy to have a few friends upvote all your posts to unlock content. Still, if you're the type of person who enjoys the metagame of community discussions surrounding the content in-game, Cloud Chamber is an experience unlike anything you've seen. Comment and subscribe to our channel for more gaming news, first impressions, giveaways, and other general randomness. Minutes to 10 seconds. You'll find yourself watching these over and over and over again, analyzing every frame, looking for something that you may have missed the first time around that can totally change your opinion of the entire story. Ultimately though, Cloud Chamber is only as good as the work you're willing to put into it, not necessarily the coded mechanics, admittedly of which there are extremely few. The
Game. Personally, I loved it. The stories, shows, and movies, which is perfect for this independent. There's also a lot of distortion in the footage as well, whether it was tampered, incredibly interesting, and even though I do not yet have access to all the information,